Everything looks good on my end. Hopefully it is for y'all. Hopefully I don't have to redo this video because, again, this is all new to me. At least when you record with your phone, generally there's sound, whereas with a mic, you don't know that the video's over. So. But yeah, part 2 of my Maxx Eyewear unboxing slash first thoughts. Already did one video. There was so many sunglasses that it took 20 minutes. I'm going to do a part 2 instead of doing a 40 to 50 minute video. So if you want to watch the first video, please go over there. If you've already watched the first video, here's the second video. I urge you, if you did not watch the first video, to go watch it, because I kind of sort of explained everything. I guess I'll kind of sort of explain it again here. This is a brand that makes 30 to 40 and under sunglasses. Some of them are high quality for the price. Some of them are overpriced. Some of them are crappy quality. Some of them are amazing quality for the price. It just differs. That's one of the reasons that I wanted to make this video in particular, because I wanted to let you know, based off of what I have in my hands, if you're getting a good deal versus especially since a good majority of them have the price tag on them, so I can give you a better idea of what I spend it or what I not spend it, and then it gives you an idea of whether or not you see it to be worth it or not. But here's the company, Maxx Eyewear. If they have this yellow sticker on the front, that means that they're glare reducing polarized UV 400 to 100% UV protection. I say that now because I'm not going to say that in every single one. If you see that yellow sticker, just go ahead and be aware of that, because if I keep having to say that every pair, it's going to be an hour-long video. But yeah, similar to a pair. Similar to a couple pairs that are reviewed or showed in the last video. Frosted blue sides, clear blue front. I want to say those are like a silver or brown. I can't really tell. But they look mirrored. I can't really tell though. Rubberized nose. Nice. 30 bucks. 30 bucks. Recommend. We'll try, like I said, and go through these quick, because some of them are duplicates. Some of them are the exact same pair but with a different color lens. If I've already told you about them, there's no point. I'll just show you what they look like. So Oakley-ish style. Have the little dots right here, the flat-ish kind of top, that kind of side. They're like the rubberized matte black frame, mirrored purple, green, blue lenses. They have that sticker. 24 bucks. Absolutely recommend. Even like how the logo was on there. Absolutely recommend. These are nice for 24 bucks. That's pocket change to a lot of people when it comes to sunglasses. The reason, again, that I will tell you my thoughts on quality versus price is, again, everybody's wallet's different. $30 to some people may be pocket change for a pair of sunglasses. You know, there's people out there that spend $200 and $300 on a pair of sunglasses, and that's normal to them. Whereas for me, $30 for a pair of sunglasses better be pretty dang near perfect, because $30 is a lot for a pair of sunglasses for a person like me. A yellow sticker, rubberized nose. I will say a good 90% of these will all have rubberized nose, so that's something to be to be aware of. Rubberized right here, gloss black frames, cool logo on the side. These are like a blue, light blue, dark blue, silver lens. Be nice for fishing, actually. 30. I'd go 24 to 20, but 30 is not horribly bad for these. Just my opinion. I mean, they're nice. I don't know if I'd say they're 30 nice, but again, 30 is not a lot to a lot of people. Nothing about them though where I would be like, these are horrible for 30 bucks. It's just my opinion. And again, if you're interested in any of these, feel free to hit me up in the comments and ask me some questions, or message me over on Instagram or Facebook. Instagram more likely though, because that's where I'm at most of the time. I don't really keep up with my Facebook, and I'm also on TikTok as well. But reason I say that is because I'll be wearing the good majority of these moving forward in my life. I'll be kind of moving through them as I need. The safety ones and stuff I probably won't wear till summer, or unless I have like a job or something to do. Whereas the majority of these sunglasses I'll be wearing daily, just to kind of get an idea of what they are. These are like a sporty motorcycle type glasses. They don't have the foam, but you know, they're just that type. Black lenses. They got the yellow sticker, rubberized nose, rubberized matte black frame. 29 bucks. Absolutely recommend for 30. It's a nice pair of sunglasses. But the reason I'm doing these videos is, like I said in the last video, it's kind of sort of with the amount this company sent me, it would be realistically impossible for me to do a review now of every single pair of these glasses, because realistically that would be a video per pair, and that's just ridiculous. So what I want to go ahead and do is show you each pair now, in case you're curious about any of them. You can go ahead and make your decision based off the video, or ask me questions in the comments, and hopefully I can fill you in on something to help you decide. They have those spring-ish type hinges, if you're curious. And then in the meantime, because it's going to be probably a good 6 months to a year before I finally can get to an honest review, in the meantime, you can go ahead and ask me questions and whatever you got to do. But also, as I'm trying them out, if you follow my Instagram or TikTok, I'll more than likely be posting pictures or shorts of me wearing them and kind of sort of giving my thoughts in between now and then. So you know, these have like a gray inside and then like a dark blue outside with, was that like a gold and red, I guess, lens, polarized, yellow sticker, or no, this is the gray sticker, high definition, ultra clarity, HD. It's all about those lenses. 25 bucks, absolutely. These are a deal for 25 bucks. Rubberized nose, of course, like those snappy hinges. Those are pretty cool. Speaking of cool, I am freezing my arse off. This has been the warmest day we've had in days. This is one of the reasons it's taken me so long to get this video done. But it's still pretty cold, and it was fine until the wind started. I don't know if you can hear it with my new mic, but it's blowing and it's cheery. These are pretty cool. These look to be like a polarized brown lens. I'm not really that much of a brown lens guy. Just visually, like looking at them, I'm not a fan. Looking through them, I don't mind. Like I wear a lot of brown lenses, like inside brown, outside like mirrored, for fishing. But visually, like just looking at them from the outside with me wearing them, I think I look stupid with brown lenses. But I do a lot of creek fishing, and so brown looking through helps see in the water. But if you don't mind brown lenses visually, like out here, these are brown, and these are nice. No rubberized nose, so be aware of that. 24, yeah, worth 24. Keep in mind too, a good majority of these also have their name right here engraved, as well as right here. So again, that's one of those things where I was saying, like if you didn't know better, you'd think they were more expensive, because those are like little details that you only get in nicer, more expensive sunglasses. We're getting into some weird ones. Snap arms, rubberized nose. You got the big dogs. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. They randomly sent me these. I didn't ask for them. That being said, I'm not mad at it. I've always wanted a pair like this, but I feel like I'd look ridiculously stupid wearing them. I know these were like a huge trend for a while, especially with rednecks. I live in the country and I'm a self-proclaimed redneck. But I always just thought I looked stupid, so I never bought a pair. That being said, I don't hate how these look, and I'll probably wear these cutting grass because they're so big, they'll block everything. They got the yellow sticker, so again, if you remember what I said about the yellow sticker, these are only $29. And yeah, I would recommend. They have like a smoky silver gray frame. The way it looks like they're painted on the inside and then clear on the outside. So they're like, I don't know, they're just neat. And then green, blue, purple mirrored lenses. These are nice. Again, not typically something I would ever buy, but since I have them, I shall give them a try. Because I was one of those rednecks that wanted a pair, but I just always thought I'd look stupid in them, so I never pulled the trigger on a pair. They have those to be aware of. Rubberized matte black frames, brown lenses, rubberized nose. It's got the gray tag, so it's got the HD lenses. $24. Yeah, 24 bucks. I'd highly recommend these. These are nice. Again, not something I would necessarily wear because I don't like the outside being brown. But being that they are polarized and brown, I'd rock these for fishing. Because even though I don't like the way I look in brown lenses, I mean, if I'm fishing, I really don't care. I mean, you know, you've got the vanity type deals where you care about how you look, but realistically, if I'm out on a creek bank or on a bridge or something fishing, I don't care. Here's another one of those types of weird sunglasses. Rubberized nose. This one has a weird rubberized nose. Kind of stands up. These would probably be more, I don't know about the other ones specifically, but these I feel like would be better if you played sports. Because the way these are shaped, and again, maybe the other ones are fine too, I'm not 100%. But if you're wearing a hat forward playing baseball or something, these would be great. These are like a gold mirrored lens. Black frames. These are only $21.99. Yeah, you'd be hard to beat these. These have the gray sticker. Yeah, for 22 bucks. Again, if that's the type of lenses you like type of frames and whatnot, and you're one of those people, those are cool. Again, another pair I'll probably try cutting grass, because again, I feel like I wouldn't look good in them. But cutting grass, I don't care. This is another one of those ones where they sent me a duplicate. I'm not mad at it, but I already told y'all about those. Come on, baggy. These are one of the ones that I asked for. Metal arms. Like, I guess the frame type material things for these. I don't know what they're called. Like a frosted gray frame, black lenses. No rubberized nose, which kind of sucks, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Name on the side. These are 20 bucks, $19.99. Yellow sticker. Yep, these are one of the ones that I asked for. For 20 bucks. Highly recommend. Nice. And they also have these little accents right here. I don't know if you can see them all that well. Probably would look a lot cooler if it was a black frame, but I'm not complaining. You know, this company sent me like $300-400 in sunglasses. So, yeah. Duplicate pair. Same one. I don't know why they sent me more than one of the same pair. I'm not going to complain though, because, you know, the wife can wear them. Okay, another one of those ones like I said in the other video. I mean, just, might have been this video. I don't remember. So, they look cool, right? They look freaking cool. Ridiculously cheap. Like, they're so light and flimsy. They feel like Dollar Tree sunglasses. Like, even the lenses feel super thin and breakable and just horrible, personally, honest. Again, they look cool, and I'm still going to wear them. But for $30, no. Save your money. Don't get these. Unless you absolutely want them. If $30 is pocket change to you, and you like how light that Dollar Tree sunglasses are, but you're wanting something polarized, because they have the yellow sticker, by all means. It's just me and my personal opinion. $30 for me, I expect a reasonable amount of quality when I, again, could get something the same quality at Dollar Tree. That being said, they do have rubber on the sides. They do have rubberized nose. If you, again, like I said, Dollar Tree sunglasses generally aren't polarized and really good as far as UV protection. So if you like how light and like how they feel, but you want them a little bit more upgraded as far as protection and polarization, and maybe you like the features of like a rubber ear, rubber nose, then, you know, by all means, go for it. I'm not saying they're complete junk. I'm just saying comparatively, I can get similar quality to these at Dollar Tree for $1.25. So I wouldn't spend $30 on these, but you're not me. Just to be noted, these are the 57578. That being said, I'm not 100% sure if that's the model number. I'm just guessing. But just be aware. Only got a few more pairs, so hopefully not going to be on here another 20 minutes. Similar to another pair earlier, I believe the other pair of brown lenses, these are like a silver mirror. Rubberized black frames, like the matte, $30. Recommend. No rubberized nose. Let me know if you appreciate the sound quality on these two videos. This video and the first video are the only two videos I've done so far with the new mic setup. I'm trying to upgrade my setup, so let me know. This is another pair I asked for. These are your basic kind of like Wayfarer type sunglasses. You got the little studs, cool logo on the sides, rubberized matte black frames, no rubber on the nose, which kind of is sad, but I can get over it. Like a, I guess, black lenses. Can't really tell. Yellow sticker. $24. Recommend for $24. Nah, not bad looking sunglasses. We are on our last pair. I believe these are basically like the camo ones that I showed in the other video. They're flimsy-ish. They are $29. Again, unless you really like super lightweight sunglasses with this type of style, I'd get a different pair. But everybody's different. I wouldn't say they're necessarily Dollar Tree quality, but just the way that they're super ridiculously light, I probably would break them, because I just kind of, you know, these types of sunglasses is what I wear working in the yard or something. I just throw them on the ground or throw them on the porch or whatever. Throw them in the car. I mean, they look cool. Rubberized nose. We got the yellow sticker. We got their logo on the side. I mean, they're not bad for 30 bucks, but me, I'd get something different, but everybody's opinion is different. And so that shall be it for the Maxx Eyewear videos. Again, this was just more of like my first thoughts / a visual for you guys to kind of get an idea of what they have, and get an idea of like if maybe you've been looking into them and you're like, I don't know. Because I will say, going on their website, it's a little daunting, because if you look at the reviews, which I mostly look at, it's kind of the point of why I do this channel, is sometimes reviews, as far as posted reviews, are hard to kind of understand, because you might get 20 really good reviews and then 3 where they're like telling the complete opposite of what everybody else is saying. The vast majority of what I've read in their comments or reviews basically are saying that this was a company that used to be around forever, that made really, really, really nice sunglasses for really cheap prices. And then apparently, and this is just the gist of what I'm getting. I don't have any proof of this. This is just what I read in the reviews. But basically, they either sold the company or they're new owners or something, and now their quality is crap. So that's kind of sort of why I wanted to make these videos the way I made them, is because the quality and the pricing definitely differs from pair to pair. There's some pairs, as you saw, I wouldn't spend $1 on, whereas there's some pairs that are worth 20, 30 bucks. And you're getting a steal at 20, 30 bucks. And then there's some that, you know, for 20 bucks, they're just worth 20 bucks. Again, a lot of it is subjective, because, you know, $30 is pocket change to one person, whereas to some people that's bill money. But that being said, I wanted to give you somewhat of a decent representation of each pair. Hopefully I was able to do so, because again, I'm outside and I'm showing you, and I don't even really know if I did a good job of showing you till I see this video. But again, as I said, making these videos, it gives me a point to where I can basically show you what you may or may not be getting, and then it's up to you guys to look at the video, see if there's a pair you might have been interested in, and then comment and be like, hey, I have the question about this pair. Because one of the cool things about YouTube is if you make a comment at a certain time, generally on one of these videos, it'll put a timestamp. And so if you see a certain pair and you're like, hey, that Wayfarer pair of sunglasses or whatever, do they have this, or are they like this, or, you know, I have this issue, would it work, or whatever the question may be, it'll put a timestamp, and then I can click on that timestamp and see exactly what you're talking about on my video and give you a good answer, because again, I have them in my hand, wearing them, trying them out, have a better idea. And so I want to be more of an informative media outlet instead of just a comment on a product. Because again, you know, a lot of us look at reviews. You go on YouTube, or, you know, even people's websites or whatever, and you check out reviews on a product. And there's a lot of times where sometimes, again, the reviews are super bad, or the reviews are swaying to either side, and it's just kind of like, I really don't know how to make my decision. That's what I'm here for. Is I can give you hands-on my personal opinion based off of my experience, because as you saw with both boxes of sunglasses, quality on some of them was very different, especially price-wise. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of what to expect. Again, if you have any further questions, feel free to do a timestamp and comment in the comment section of these videos, asking whatever you need. And if you have any further questions or comments, feel free to reach out on TikTok or Instagram. I'm pretty active on both. Instagram more than anything, but Yeah, like I said, moving forward, I'm going to be trying these out individually in my day-to-day life to kind of get a better idea of the quality and, you know, the visual quality and everything else. Because again, it's one thing to show you a pair of glasses and say, hey, this is what I think. It's another thing to actually wear them, because for all you know, I could wear them for a day or two. The lenses could fall out. The lenses could scratch super easily. The visibility clarity could be complete garbage. I mean, there's all kinds of potential possibilities moving forward that you might not be able to see in this video that I can give you a better understanding. Again, that's why I didn't want to do just a review, because again, it wouldn't be the easiest thing to just do a review and not do this. So yeah, again, let me know if you have any questions. Till next time, next video.